sixth floor basement of the Guys, Games, and Beer Tower. It's a Guys, Games, and Beer show.
Yay!
We're a little bit late.
And now with more lighting.
Proper lighting.
Let there be light.
We didn't pay that guy this week. Huh? Aziz, light.
What would that be?
You know what I mean?
It's not a best boy. It's
Yes.
To be fair, the union's starting to
the
get
gaffer?
wind of us.
Oh, no, the gaffer.
So
I see you
So,
on
no,
that
that's a
movie
key
quote.
grip.
Yes, Aziz light.
Fucking, that's a key grip.
the union's on to
So the
us
key
now.
grip got the
So full house today. Today we're gonna be. Thanksgiving's coming. I don't know if you guys know, but in
The
America.
clone of Tom failed already.
Yeah, I know he deflated. Never seen a clone do that before.
Yeah.
Usually clones are like evil or really stupid, and he started out stupid,
Well, he's
but
a flash,
then he deflated. I don't know what happened there.
well, he's a flash clone.
Yeah. Oh, like a Meeseeks.
Yeah.
Right, yeah, but like maybe
Yeah,
for
fucking-
This is
BC.
over. We
Hey,
gotta go.
He finished this episode and boom, he's done.
And it wasn't the clone that I was practicing a new wizard spell on called Rubber Bones. That one just collapsed.
Yeah, that's accidental. That's not. Anyway, today we're going to be talking about.
Hey, choose to figure out your own reasons that Tom class. Play the home condition.
There should be a Guys, Games, and Beer home game.
I was just gonna say, I'm like, guys, can't you beer like board game?
You could probably just have like cards for the stupid shit we're gonna say.
We were supposed to do this, but we're always so motivated that we failed. But long time ago, we were gonna do this thing where it was gonna be like a small RPG game where you had to collect stuff at a con.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
People have actually done that. So again, like they didn't like branch it as a game, but they were trying to get it going, so they had something. It's like that. But I think guys, games, and beer board game would be just fun.
Probably have to drink at some point.
Oh,
Well, clearly.
So do you remember that? Do you remember that game Drink and Drown we used to have at parties for a while? We had a friend Drew, and to mess with them, we reprogrammed it. So the idea of Drink and Drown was you drink enough to stay happily drunk, and then try and pick up women. And if you're in the right zone, you'd be able to pick them up. So we reprogrammed it. So you always threw up, and you could never pick up any women. And we called it Drink and Drew, because it wasn't basic. So for years we ran that at parties. Like you'd play Drink and Drew all the time. It was pretty great
Bit
stuff.
of a turkey.
That'd be our game. It was a bit of a turkey. Like today's conversation, which is on 2025's turkeys.
Oh, I didn't know we were supposed to do this year's turkeys.
Yeah, turkey.
We were. Dude, I was asking questions all day about it. I'm like, I thought it was you.
No,
So ask him about
Look,
it.
Jacob was drinking. Okay, he was very busy.
Oh.
I've got a lot on my plate
so
from
mine
job
is-
in my
I'll go-
car.
I'll go
wait,
first.
I saw
Mine
turkeys
is-
and went, oh, I got a turkey of a game. It's not from 2025, but I got a turkey of a game.
We do this every year.
Not doing the impersonation of Rob.
Do the same
You
thing.
know what
Hey,
the
I
turkey
would
is?
follow.
This podcast that's never prepared for the show.
Hey,
Says the guy who started this show like later than late. We usually start late, but more than fashionably late. So I can't really talk. So I'm glad you did it. So the obvious wasn't pointed out that I suck at my job. Anyway, who wants to go first on this year's turkey?
Did you clarify what you mean by turkey?
It was
Because-
pretty wide open in the conversation. It's like
Generally,
just had to be
this
something
year.
related to this year.
Well,
In
yeah,
gaming.
like didn't have to be officially launched at this year.
So it
So,
could be a
but-
game,
well,
it could
that's
be a
not
gaming
quite-
trend,
That's
it
not
could
quite
be.
it. You need to clarify the implications of what turkey means, because the term turkey has changed vastly since the 70s and lower than that. Used to be a derogatory term. Now, in a time where food scarcity is high and people actually know how to cook turkey and make it enjoyable.
Well, I'm not in Ethiopia,
So are we talking about good games or bad games?
we're talking about.
Hey.
Well, wait, I was
Thank
like,
you,
trying
that's
to
all.
finish.
We've been doing the same thing
I was
for
trying to finish on that.
for
I was
decades.
getting there.
You know what? I'll take that. Just
It's a dry
second.
turkey.
I'll just take it's a dry turkey, but maybe a turkey is delicious. And this podcast that we've been doing since the dawn of time does this thing every year. And most years,
I did say we do it every year.
Most years, we bitch about the lack of physical media.
Oh boy,
But
we're gonna do that again.
no, what I'm gonna say is
We got physical media and it sucks.
To respond to the idea that a turkey could be good, I think the amount of physical media and the quality of physical media, there's an uptick in the offering of physical media at all. And, for example, you might get a Switch game that has some Poke cards in it, right?
Okay.
Which is kind of upping the physical game, right? And I see more of that. Atari has certainly been pushing physical media, right? So they even some of the titles that are out for other systems like Switches and that, they offer physical versions of it. So I think that they've heard us and are delivering a little bit, that they're delivering us a juicy turkey.
Larry,
I
I
would
would like
accept
to.
it, but god damn you people.
I would like to point out the Switch 2 stuff that they're
Okay.
doing
You know what?
of
That's pretty
Every coin has another side.
Switch 2 really only is wanting to put out chips that have it where you can
A game key card, right?
Yes!
That's the right. I think that's what you're
game
trying to.
key card where it is you put the game cartridge into there and it allows you to download the game.
Are you shocked?
No, I'm not. But yet, I needed something 2025
Oh, sorry.
related to
You found it.
So therefore, I went.
You've taken half of mine, so
Sorry,
that's
You landed
I-
right on it.
I will happily join in on.
Larry brought the.
So do we take Larry's positive and just turn it into a negative?
Yes,
like
I
what we're
did.
at
Because
here now?
Larry reminded me of why
Well,
I'm not
shit.
getting
So
a Switch 2. Is
Well-
because they are go. Also, the fact that they want to go, hey, you don't exactly own your shit, but you still need to pay us the money that
That's why people
would
are
be.
buying the like.
I would like to
physical
point out
games,
that
again,
this
there's been a trend on that.
this might be the difference between the current brand Atari and the current brand Nintendo.
I mean,
So I
so
picture-
Nintendo's actual
Yeah.
games, like their games are actually on the cartridge.
the first party
No.
games are.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah,
First
all
party
the
games
first
are on
party
the
games are
cartridge.
on.
You're right. I have one.
But
It's on the
The
cartridge.
idea is, I think the third party was, do you want to just do a game key card, or
Yeah, they gave
pay
you the choice.
pay to have it on?
Okay.
But
So-
still, it
so
needs to be
actual-
patched right out of the
That's
box,
so much.
right?
So,
Yeah, that's
but
cool.
actual
5 years from
Nintendo
now-
brand is on the
Yeah.
cartridge.
So like
Yeah, the actual game
Oh,
is
so
on the
like
cartridge. Yeah,
10 years from
but
now, you
not
go
all of them.
pull out your
Okay.
Switch 2 game that is Nintendo first party, right? First party is what they're,
Yeah,
and you'll be able to put in, even if it's patched or not, you'll be able to play the game.
right.
But if they take down Nintendo Store 15 years from now,
You're done.
all those other third-party games and maybe some of the obscure titles,
Yeah,
you'll put in, it goes, congratulations, you got a key card. Sorry, the internet's broken today.
yeah.
That's why buy the physical copy of the game if you can.
Yeah.
I started doing that when Prime goes, like, that movie's gone now. I'm like, I paid for that. No, no, you didn't. So like, we started buying
Paid to rent
DVDs
it.
again, and
Yeah.
I was like, my collection increases. But
So
once again,
so my
You know what's funny is
addition to that is some people, the fact that you can still buy maybe some of the games, the Switch 1 version, put it in your Switch 2 and get the either the free upgrade or the
I do
few,
like
or the few dollar
the two
upgrade
is backwards
to give you the
compatible. I
Switch
do
2.
That-
like that.
So that's actually a plus. That I do like that they.
So
did
I'm going to
that.
use Hades 2 as an example. It could have been a turkey, but they chose that packaging is you get Hades 2 Switch 1 version with the upgrade of Switch 2 in the package for Switch 2.
Do you
Which is nice.
do you know what
It's
happened?
super nice,
So
yeah.
5-10 years from now, if you
Where-
plug it in and the system's down, you'll still be able to play Hades 2. Just the last version.
Here goes me. Here goes me. Fucking ruining the topic too. But I bought Black Ops 7, and I bought the cross.
Crossplay version?
Yeah.
Or
No, the
cross-
cross gen version, and it added it to my Xbox account, and I was able to download it for PC and play it online. So
Along with
so
the
I
Xbox?
I didn't just get the Xbox
How much
version.
did that cost you?
So it
was like
cross-platform for you.
You know, the cheap version,
I
$70
like
bucks.
that on
But
Steam.
That was
That
kind of
is
worth
neat.
it.
Yeah, that is kind of cool because like you got the Xbox plus the Steam one.
I like
Yeah.
that on
That's
Steam.
It's not the
to
Steam one.
buy,
It was the Windows Store version. Yeah.
Sorry.
I was able to buy Hades 2
Drastic.
and
Yeah.
Hades 1 as a bundle, as well as that I can actually take those games offline and still play them.
As long as you have them downloaded.
We are definitely
and
down
Steam
the
decides-
delicious turkey road.
Yeah.
And Steam doesn't decide to become a
Oh, I
big
kinda
pile
had
of
a
Steamy
good
shit.
one.
I
And
know.
now we're-
Go.
Wait on the
Sorry,
driver
we're
Oh, don't worry, I'll have
license.
something to bitch
Oh,
about.
I'm still pissed about the fact that places are charging you
It's
physical copy game prices
For a
for a non-physical
digital copy.
copy.
Hey, remember when they
Yeah.
told us that it was the price of pressing the CD that was the problem? Remember
Yeah.
when they were
Those are
telling
like
us that?
pennies.
Yeah.
You mean the
That's
price
all-
of
that would tell us
greed?
anything.
Yeah.
You
Oh,
mean
and
the-
getting in the store shelves costs us all this money.
You
I
mean the-
think it's your executive's new yacht that is costing us all this money. Because I find it kind of funny that some of these indie shops can put out as good of a fucking game as they can. Maybe the graphics aren't as nice, but sometimes they are, and yet do it for pennies on your dollar.
And you can actually talk to those developers too.
Yeah, right, exactly. Ever try to talk to Call of
It'll
Duty?
lead into
people?
what I want to talk about.
Oh.
Yeah, that all the
That's
Call of
why
Duty
going to
Yeah.
I
a
didn't think that was
smaller
possible.
state
Like,
school.
don't you have to go
Oh.
pray to hopefully?
Actually, you do. There's an X altar. that you
Well,
play at.
if you're devoted to shitty games, yeah, you have to pray. If you actually play good games, you can talk to the developer.
I play shitty games, so you know I'm fucked.
Yeah, exactly. You know you're not talking to anybody. Maybe someone from India for tech support
Yeah.
a little bit, and that's it.
Oh, I don't
That's the closest
try.
you're gonna get to needing to suggest addressing issues with these games, these third-party games. But
I can't talk too much shit about Xbox because I'm contractually obligated not to. But a little bit of
Wait,
shit.
you gotta
Am
do
I
the
contractually-
NPR.
am I
In
contractually
full
obligated?
disclosure.
No.
In full disclosure.
Nope.
So, dude, I'm still chomping at the bit to play like Battlefield 6, but I can't because it won't. I can't. I follow the steps and I can't do the secure boot enabled.
Wait, is this your turkey?
No,
Oh.
no.
I think
So no,
I think,
like my turkey's actually pretty juicy.
I think I can open it up for us. We can. Is your turkey a juicy turkey or a dry turkey? And then you go into what you do.
Or is it full of gross juice?
Nope.
Yeah.
So no, this is a deep fried turkey. You're gonna have like first helping like with the family. You're gonna snack throughout the evening, and you're still gonna nap during third quarter when the Lions are playing the Packers.
So I'm thinking in my head, this is awesome.
Like I'm
Next
like,
year
I'm-
we're doing the
Did
turkeys
you-
both ways. That's
Did
it.
you do?
We're
the-
doing nasty turkey,
Did
good
you
turkey.
thaw
That's
the
it.
turkey
Yeah.
before you deep fry?
Exactly.
Oh, I thought it since early access.
Okay.
We have so gone down a rabbit
Because
hole.
I have thought it since
turkey.
early access.
I
am
have
waiting on
witnessed
this one.
people.
Did you
I'm
did
wondering
you
if it's-
spatch cook that turkey? Did you
I have
split it open?
I have a game.
I
Wait.
split it open and checked everything since early access.
I have a game
like
on my
back in
screen.
2017.
I have a game on my screen right now that I'm going to wonder if it's what you're going to talk about.
All right, let's see.
Okay.
Throw it out there.
So mine is a game that first hit early access 2017 on Steam. It's because I'm masochist at heart for survival crafters, so I ended up so I chose this one because 2025 it officially has its released. It's called Scum, and it's not just your
Rebel or
no.
Oh.
So no, just Scum. SCUM. I don't know the acronym, but you are hardened.
Otherwise
like
not
you are-
specified scum.
Right. Like there's an acronym. I'm just don't know. Look what it is. It's basically prison riot survival game. You create your character. It's got the Conan Exiles filter if you want to see genitalia, at your choice. You're dropped in via parachute to this island, and the island is inhabited by other convicts, this army of robots that is guarding over military bases, a couple science labs, and you're basically kind of on TV. You go kill people to get your fame, to get a reputation. You can buy things at there's like 3 safe zones on the
Total
island.
carnage.
Well, kind of, but not.
You
The
apparently
PA
also
kinda
build
system?
bases.
And right, because you can build it, and this one you actually have to. You can actually go full realism and manage your whole metabolism, like got your vitamins, your carbs, everything, and what you eat.
You can also apparently attack a chicken with a flamethrower.
I knew.
You never
I
attacked
knew
the
I knew
chickens,
this
though,
company. They made gas guzzlers, which is fucking an epic racing
Yeah,
game.
1.0 releases.
And they corrected me on pronouncing their name because I had done a video on it, and I did Game Spires, and I think it's Game Pyres.
Yeah.
I like that aspect that the guy's
Did you
chasing
say
after a
tomato,
chicken
tomato
with a
to them?
flamethrower.
So after everything I said, like good
They were
chicken with a
right. They were
flamethrower
right.
is what got
Oh
you.
no! On the video was just me going.
Oh well, yeah, that.
yeah, okay.
So like the whole thing that really turned people off on this ever since 2017 when it was in early access, and that was a chunky little boy, like that was a fat chunky little. Oh, the controls were a little bit squishy, and that when you die, which is still kept to this day, when you die, that's it. There's no death run for your stuff. You just lose it. It's gone, and you can't.
Right, it's
when
permadeath.
Yeah.
Permadeath.
So yeah, like total permadeath.
Super permadeath. Yeah.
And if you have your own private server, obviously modded how you see fit. But any supported or official servers is permadeath. Period. Done. It doesn't. It's not any kind of extraction shooter. It's just there.
Can you transfer your persona to a new thing and still be Frankie?
like to a different server.
No. So in the death race thing, Frankie was never the same Frankie. Frankie died all the time.
So yeah, like
Frankenstein.
you'll die, you'll still be your same dude, and you'll just respawn in, and there's this AI that'll talk to you. It's a chip in the back of your neck, and when you try, if you try to go out of the boundaries, it explodes. And
That's classic move.
Well, oh yeah, and then it'll tell you about like basic survival tips. And when you build a campfire, it's like, oh great, your survivability has increased by 6%. You've already outsurpassed 1,000 convicts on the island, and you're just like, oh yeah, oh.
But the other 20,000 now know where you are.
Your survival has just elevated 6%.
Yeah.
Congratulations, you are passing 1,694 inmates.
However, your overall survivability is still 3%, and you're like, yeah, oh.
Sounds like snarky messages in Subnautica.
Yeah.
But hands down, like it just got it.
The permadeath is something that I would not do this because I played Eve.
Oh, don't get me down that rabbit hole.
And I was doing fantastic, and then a dickhead of a friend decided to fuck me over, and I lost everything, and permadeath is a real thing in there. And so I went...
Well, you don't lose everything when you die. Somebody just took your shit. It's still there somewhere, but you... so it's lost, but it's not just vanished into the ether. No, somebody took it, so it's out there to go get.
Yeah,
Here, it's just vanished off the server, so it can't even be recovered.
That's even worse than what happened to me because
Right.
So Jacob murdered his wife and his 2 kids and said, "There's some fucking permadeath, bitch." And he got out of prison a couple years ago. He's
Okay,
That's
so
rude.
What turns this into a
this
perfect turkey, right?
yeah, how does this come?
So
this
what-
sounds wonderful.
So what happened
Delightful.
is
Sounds
that
shitty.
when the last year, the controls are just really chunky and they're really like they feel kind of like not responsive, or like there's a noticeable like 1 second delay when you're trying to like change directions and do stuff, and the sprint, and it's like an excessive, like a GTA 1 second whole motion to actually get like sort of go from a walk to a run. It's this like excessive 2 second thing that has to go, and if you even hit the slightest little rock, it's just like and you have to stop and you have to go around it and then start all over again. It just got mushy. The controls got really mushy, and just after being in beta and early access ever since like 2017. Like the hype is gone. So the hype for it is just gone, and now
So
it's
are they-
1.0, and it's just like
It's lost its mojo.
like oh
They
man,
went back
like
in
I
time
ate it
and
with the
drilled his
family.
dick.
Like I snacked the next day because I was hungry,
That's
but
a little Austin
it was dry
Powers
by then,
reference
and
for
it's
you.
Yeah,
you know,
I mean, that's
it's just-
that's what I hear. Is
it's
it's
just
dry, overdone, and everyone's over it.
So yeah, so it's like it was a great idea, and it's like oh permadeath, oh this, oh PvP, and you're just great. And then when you're in so many years of early access, like Star Citizen, the hype just goes away.
That's what I had on my screen.
Oh.
$900 million since the beginning of 13 years ago, and the game still hasn't officially come out yet.
But yeah, it was good. I even tried like it's fucking like
It got mentioned.
the turkey jerky that it turned into, and I was chewing on it, and it just so this is after 200 hours of playtime, and I just went, I'm done. Like I just can't. And then Arc Raiders came out. And now
Wait,
it's gone.
did you do a review of how much you hated the game after 200 hours?
You should always do that.
So no, like not being that guy, but I've seen those. No, like they just hit my limit of I can install it for free and play it for free, but I'm just done. So like I'm just done with it. And then I was
So
like,
did-
I want to go back to
so
it, but you're like, ugh.
Pre-alpha, did you have to pay like the $30 to kind of?
I think I maybe
something
paid $10 for
to kind of-
early access, but that was back in 2017,
Yeah,
and we're
so
like,
people
hey,
that
this is
play,
great.
Like when it's great, I'll buy it, and then it gets to the point where it's 1.0.
Yeah,
And
well,
they're
it
is
was.
that
It
being,
also
like,
hit a
ready to be bought or purchased as a real title now. Is that?
yeah. So yeah, like they had their 1.0 in like early October. No, actually, it was a month before Arc Raiders, so it was like September something. It launched, and everyone went, "What? What? It's actually out?"
Like, what did you
And
do to
it just
my
felt dead
game?
because they're like, "Hey guys, go!" And they're like, "What? Like what game?" And it was like it had a great idea, and then when you're doing a game that the weather matters, where it can kill you,
Ooh.
animals, people, and then the controls get all sloppy, and I'm like, oh well, like maybe on the controller, I got the Xbox One, and I cranked it up. It's still chunky and it's still mushy, and I was like, I'm just done with it. So,
All right.
so yeah, it's like it was good. You snacked on it. You napped and hoped it would be better for thirds. No, no. It's just it was cool, and the hype is just like, oh yeah, that game like was cool.
Awesome. You in?
Sure.
All right, go for it.
Wait,
Oh,
establish.
it's just
Which are
okay.
you doing? Delicious turkey?
Or
Or-
nasty ass dried out turkey. That's it. From now on, we're doing that way.
Yeah,
You get either a good turkey or a nasty turkey.
yeah.
I'm okay with this. It gives it hope.
We need hope in this timeline.
Yeah, I think we do.
I mean, if you want me to make something up and we're
No, you can do.
No,
you can do
either
auto.
way. Either way.
I was just agreeing
You'll
with
hope
Rob.
I can probably fudge something.
No, just
Hack
just
away-
do what you want to do.
hack away all my frustrations yet again about
No,
everything and keep
no.
it quiet
Just-
while it keeps just getting worse around us, while surrounded by people who
No.
swear it's getting better. You know,
Just
No,
just
things
do
are
you.
not
bro.
getting better.
Just do you. Just
Do
do
you.
you.
can I be honest about something?
I would hope
Do
you would.
do you- I haven't been really excited about the aspect or the future of gaming in 20 years. Yeah, and that includes like everything, including consoles. I get why people simp for consoles and why they obsess consoles, why they like to make fun of computer users and stuff like that, and why they're so loyal. I remember being a young lad and being like, well, my family can only afford a Sega Genesis, so I'm Team Sega. Your family can only afford Nintendo, so you're Team Nintendo. Sega, Nintendo. You know, same with Sony and Xbox, and it just, there used to be a charm in all that, and the charm of the idea of owning a console, and with the idea that yes, it's just devoted to gaming and games and stuff like that, but I think we really lost our way, especially I would say the generation PS3, Xbox 360 generation, where my kids had a PS3 and they loved it. I played a couple games, it's cool, but they're reached a point where it's like, sure, we love consoles for gaming. We love sitting back on the couch and gaming, but we also need it to be an entertainment center and a family entertainment system and stuff like that. Which I know we had those ambitions back in the early, family computers and consoles, sure, but now that we've realized it, it's bullshit and it's not fun. It's taken away the idea of what gaming is in the first place. You want a console for gaming? Sure. Have a console for gaming, but don't sit here and bullshit me and make fun of me for having a PC, put down PC users and say, well, I want my gaming console to also play my streaming services, do my email, do all these things that computers actually do. And
so wait, you want a computer?
Yeah, which I've had since, I'm going to tell you the last actual console I owned was a PS2.
Damn.
That was the newest console
That was a good
I
one.
owned. Yes, exactly, one of the last ones. After that, I moved on to, building computers and getting a laptop, for gaming. And it's like, I'm going to be honest, it's like, why even own a console in this first place? It's been going more downhill. I want people who own the PS5s, the Xboxes, everything else, to look and ask yourselves, what is so goddamn unique about these consoles that they make them actually better than PCs themselves?
Well, I don't know that they are better.
Well, I know they should, and they
I
shouldn't
think they
be.
might be limited. But however, and I'm going to counter just a little bit.
Yeah.
Even at $500, you're half of a good gaming laptop,
Which should be, yeah.
and you got a pretty good system that's going to be pretty reliable as far as it's going to play everything that's out for it.
Which it should be, yeah.
Which you
That's
get
fun
to
to play.
What's
I think
out
that's
for
the
it?
big
and it's
Yeah.
and
What
it's
is
fun to
out
play.
for it?
And
That's the key word. What is
yeah,
out
I mean,
for it?
and there is
software.
limits. Sometimes you get exclusives one way or another, and but as a gaming laptop will play more games, will
Yes.
have more abilities, more of a you can
More of an outlay, but
Because
the games
there's
are
a
cheap.
library
but
there.
you're already in for a lot more money, and so I mean, but I feel like
You are in for a lot more money, and it does require a little more specialized
I
knowledge.
think.
And that's fair to say. Yes, a console, it should be, if you want to play games, you should pay less for it, and just for that. But guess what? You're getting more than you bargained for and what you wanted. A whole fucking entertainment system, therefore, it's like, it creates a lot more problems than it does, and it takes all the focus of first-party titles and actual good, decent games that are unique to those systems, as opposed to me saying, well, I can just buy it on Steam for cheaper.
I think
It's like there's nothing appealing to these fucking consoles anymore. When Phil Spencer wants to go around saying everything is a fucking Xbox, that's an Xbox. This is an Xbox. We're Xboxes. Then why do I need to buy an Xbox?
I'll be talking about that.
Why does he want to sit here and tell me everything's an Xbox, so nothing's unique about it
Specifically,
anymore. So
Xbox.
let's raise prices, okay? Let's raise the price of Game Pass, which is a cool idea at the time, to $30. But you get the back catalog of all the crap from Ubisoft. Plus, there's Fortnite, which we had already on there. He literally said Fortnite
Wait, isn't that free
adds
on
value.
handhelds?
He wanted to have the audacity to say
Isn't
Fortnite, which was already on everything and already on Game Pass, adds enough value to justify
I don't think
purchase
that
at
guy-
$30.
I don't think that guy plays anything.
None of them
Yeah.
do, and that's kind of part of my problem here. Is that a lot of these folks that are in charge, for these directions for how to bring this hardware and their software in total, is these directions are made by people who do not play video games. They do not play video games, and it's like I can't fault them if their focus is on making money. If that's what they enjoy and that's their hobby and their skill set, sure, of course they don't have time for video games. But those folks are in the driving seat for what we can get in terms of our entertainment.
I think that's
Hardware should be cool. But,
I think that's what Nintendo probably did right. Like I don't have 14 different streaming apps on my Switch.
Yeah.
I know it's just a
Which is-
gaming
yeah.
machine.
People are complaining that you don't
I
have
know
YouTube
how I can-
yet. Fine.
Why?
I don't want YouTube on my Switch.
Why
too.
would you ever watch fucking
No.
YouTube on your Switch? All right, I get it. I do. I
Occasionally those
really.
things might be
I
nice,
try to.
but you
I
gotta-
try
if
to
you're gonna be
understand.
10 inches,
See now,
you're gonna have a
you
tablet.
got us all going about this. It's true.
I
Why
think-
the hell do you want it to do anything other than play video
And
games?
that's kind of the point here. It's like we've gotten away. And
Well,
therefore
wait a minute. No, I mean, at the time, there is a little bit of place and time. Smart TVs didn't exist exactly. I had a nice plasma TV, but I couldn't do Netflix
But-
streaming on it, but I could do it with my Xbox.
Similar idea with
Yeah.
adding
So,
a DVD.
you know,
No, I get it.
Similar idea with adding a DVD.
I
drive
could get
to
a
the
I
PS2,
could get
you
a
know, which was
Roku,
cheaper than actual
or I could
DVD
buy
at the
an
time.
Xbox also.
Yeah, but we're talking about 2025, and why the
Yeah.
fuck do I have an utterly confusing
Yeah, this
interface
is
on my
what- that's
Xbox
kinda
where I
my
can't
problem
even
now.
figure
I
out
don't-
how
I
to
don't
load my
give a
game
shit
half
about
the
how
time?
great consoles
Right.
were 20 years ago. You know, like I get it. I get it. If the gun instinct's like, well, consoles are great. I'm not talking about 20 years ago. I'm talking about right now.
Yeah,
Where it was
I-
pointless.
I agree. 'Cause,
Right,
Like
it's-
a PlayStation interface, Xbox interface. They're
It's
not
shit
just about
now.
putting a game and then playing it. They're just as much a PC as.
It is, except
And-
you know, and
with the
sometimes-
worst interface.
Sometimes even fucking worse because
I buy-
when you're on a PC, you know what you're getting into. If you're a parent buying one of these consoles for your kids on Christmas Day, you know, like people want to pass around these posts on social media saying, oh, don't forget a day or two before, don't forget to set up your child's new console, connect to the internet, sign up their accounts,
I mean,
download all the updates.
that does sound like
make sure
good
the
advice.
firmware's
But,
patched. No, it is good advice, but at the same time, advice that is unnecessary. And when
but here's the
expectation
thing.
that
Let's
you
say
plug in a
you don't
console and
have a
play.
ton of cash, and you're like, oh, I can. And this is also a CEO thinking about this, like, oh, you don't have a lot of cash, so let's say you can buy one device that plays games and will stream and will do
But
this other.
you still have a TV, which
And it
chances
should.
are
Yes.
has that on it
I-
already.
And you're right.
Yeah,
That's the
Most
problem.
TVs are smart TVs
It
now.
is 2025,
especially
you know,
with
you,
game streaming.
you
and
don't
it
even
doesn't
really,
weigh. It
you
doesn't
don't
weigh
even need
better.
a Fire
No.
Stick anymore. You know,
Right.
It's
And a
that's
Fire
the thing,
Stick's $15.
I love my Fire Stick. Thank you.
So
Yeah, and I was
why?
playing Game Pass on my Fire Stick for quite a bit, you know, until like some
Yeah.
decisions
And-
with Game Pass.
And
recently.
honestly,
yeah.
I've got a not the Toshiba because they're on it, but my other TV, the LG, I absolutely hate the interface for the LG, so I just plug a Fire Stick in it and use it.
Yeah.
But still, all of those are better than a fucking Xbox for
Yes.
viewing a video.
And
All
but-
of them are.
yes.
And the trade-off.
I disagree
I get what
on
you're saying.
on one way, and I've never because you guys are terrible.
Well, that's true.
Yeah, I love that you can actually do on the Xbox, and you can still do it. You can basically do mystery theater with all your pals on an Xbox, so you can watch a movie in a theater space, and you can all comment on it as the movie's going along.
I just
That's
never
called
did.
Yes.
Discord.
Yeah, I mean, it might be called
It's in
Discord.
VR, isn't
This
it?
is
too?
not.
By
I
the
was
way,
about
I
to
mean,
bring that
but
up.
but Xbox, that part of Xbox was in before Discord existed.
I can't figure out how boxes work.
So
It's very difficult. For me.
And now we're at a point where,
Fucking, they're highly
where
technical.
they say everything's Xbox, yet we have to get excited about the next everything's Xbox, we have to get excited about the next Xbox, which doesn't sound. They want to promote the Xbox point, saying, "Oh, promoting how it can play Steam games and play Steam." It's like,
Yeah, so does
Okay.
a Steam Deck. And
okay,
guess
so
what?
what about the Xbox games, and what's the unique Xbox games that are unique? I'm not talking about like. And some folks get confused, saying, "Oh, well, what about this?" And they list off games that are already on Steam.
Yeah,
You know,
they
it's
do
like,
that.
and I'm not talking about. I'm talking about what's unique, what sets Xbox, and its titles apart. Why do I have to get this and get excited about playing my Steam titles, especially the Steam machine around
Well,
the corner?
I think we
Like,
can.
I don't get it.
I think
you
we
know?
can segue into mine right away
Oh,
if you want
I
to.
just would
'cause-
like to make a comment of, thanks to you, you've ruined most console games for me by showing me the power of the Rogue Ally.
Yeah, it's.
My wife is now playing on the TV and playing her games, and I'm just sitting there going, yes.
And that blurs the line too of the console
Because-
to Xbox
because
because
I'm
the newer
playing-
Rogue Ally,
Which
they call it an Xbox.
which was
yeah,
which
that's
was my
just like,
which
yeah.
was my turkey for the
I'm
year.
playing Steam games.
Hey,
really,
you lost
right
You
up
had
my
your
way.
turn.
Sorry.
I mean,
Jesus
in a way, we're all
Christ.
stepping on each other's
Sorry.
turkey legs. Too.
Yeah, I know. It's so mine is
Everybody's hungry.
Xbox.
Yeah.
What this
What is
year?
Xbox?
This year, Xbox has spent a significant amount of time basically disassembling their brand. I don't understand.
Yeah.
If there is some big picture, which there could be, I mean, maybe they are moving to like a PC overlay where that's the new Xbox. The Xbox is a service that you get. That's
Yeah.
fine. But maybe you should communicate that
Well,
because all you're doing is
I mean, Sega moved to just software,
Be-
right?
right. Yeah, that's fine. There's nothing wrong with Microsoft becoming a developer and doing their own thing with that. But I think they should be clearer about the direction they're going because it's very confusing figuring out exactly what they think an Xbox is. A lot of people were really kind of upset with ROG's Xbox. I'm like, well, it doesn't run my Xbox titles.
Wait, what?
You didn't look at the description.
Yeah, I heard about that.
It's a PC. Yeah, no shit.
Yeah.
It's a PC with an overlay made by Xbox. Yeah.
They're
Which you can
overlaid.
put on your laptop.
It's
That
the way
they're
they're like
overlaid
transitioning
Yeah.
to a
No, by the way,
overlay of
Wait, what did you?
that-
What was the acronym?
Huh?
Didn't you say an acronym?
ROG.
ROGLA.
Republic of Gamers.
Oh.
I say Rogue.
Oh, those guys. Okay.
Yeah.
Like I was just like
They're
Rogue. I'm
Steam
like, what
Deck
is?
alternative,
But
the other one.
the problem is the device is great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Microsoft did a pretty good job of bringing a decent interface to that device as well. But
Calling it
they
Xbox?
blurred the brand. Somebody's going to buy that thing
Especially when they want
thinking all their old Xbox games are going to work on it, and they're not going to.
No.
Yeah.
However,
Shit.
Call of Duty, Black Ops 7 sure as shit does because I
Oh,
played it
yeah.
on my ROG Ally.
Guess
But
what? 90% of our apps
I
work.
got my ass
Because
kicked.
Fortnite still works, Black Ops 7 still works.
Yeah.
Whatever the new
I
stuff
think
you-
6 might. It looked like I had the option to load
Would my
6 now
Steam
too.
games work?
I play.
Yeah, of course I will. The ROG Ally. Yeah.
I play a lot of my
But-
Steam games
Yeah,
and
so-
RetroArch.
But if
games.
I was Xbox, right? If I was Microsoft, and you're kind of making this kind of bad blood situation with Xbox users because PlayStation's sitting here coming off of a high, right?
They've had
they're
a
doing
pretty good roll with 5.
They had a pretty good roll. You got Nintendo, which
Well,
is
it started off
actually,
rough, but they got better.
although I don't support all the decisions they made,
They
they've
have
got a
their
unique
pay pigs.
infrastructure.
They
Exactly.
had their pay pigs. Let's just say that.
Ye- there we go, yes, that's
They
actually.
had their people.
They know
who,
where their
They,
bread is
they
buttered.
have their
There's-
people who will give them money no matter what, and who will put down and ruin the lives of others who say dare utter an iota of criticism against
I
them.
criticize
you know?
him, but
I
also-
criticize them, but
I
still
criticize
like
him, and I
them.
still buy him every time because
Good,
I'm a
let's make
sucker.
Sure we never had.
They make a
Nintendo
screen old
systems.
people can see.
Thank God they made it 10 inches this time. That's all I got. No.
So, like,
I-
we do know that the console wars have been over for about 10 years, and it's just like chuds on Reddit just going, hey, it's still here. It's like, no, bro, it's over.
Yeah, it's
They
been
can't
over.
compete anymore.
No,
There's not enough
the
uniqueness.
I'd
to
be
a
very. If
difference
I was a
in
console
console.
maker, I'd be very afraid of Steam's entry.
No,
I'd
they
be
should
very
be.
afraid.
There should be. There's
Because
people. There's folks. Rumoring,
Their silliness over
the
the
price of
years
it.
of making their handhelds
Yeah.
much different from their thing. Nintendo figured it out, but clearly Xbox, what they couldn't figure out till now that handhelds are all of a sudden on fire. They've been on fire for 3-4 years.
Rob, what do you think their solution was in the first place? This is an Xbox.
Oh yeah.
That's
Well, yeah, no, that's why they're doing it. They
You're
got
an
no.
Xbox.
They didn't have
Buy
a
our
plan in
next
place.
Xbox.
Yeah.
That's
They
essentially
didn't realize the number one gaming
And
console
what
is
yeah.
your iPhone.
And then
No.
what does Sony freaking do? Sony makes a streaming handheld. Now, okay, great in
What?
fucking Europe where you've only got like 2 things that are streaming. But what if you're in my house with 30 fucking streaming devices that are always barking at your Wi-Fi? I can't get the latency
Yeah.
to do that.
Streaming
Why do you
portal?
own so
And
much
by the way,
shit?
it's America. We're a really big fucking country that has a lot of really bad Wi-Fi because of it. Yet it cannot enter the marketplace and successfully compete because literally we don't have the infrastructure for it. Not because it's a bad idea, but it's a bad idea in America
Yeah.
where you just don't have that infrastructure. And it's not because we're a shitty country. I'm not going to go. But I'm not going to take that bait. But
Well, I mean,
but it's
there's
because
some
we're really
physical,
huge.
We're huge.
it-
We're a big
physical,
country.
actual things. It's-
Wires cost money to go
There-
across.
Right.
There's a lot of
spans.
things wrong in America.
We can barely
that
get our
shouldn't
phone
be
going.
said.
You
It's
know?
like those videos about the guy that comes to America traveling, and he's like, "Yeah, I've been traveling for like 8 hours, and I've gone to 2 states."
Yeah.
Yeah, and the people will go, I could have went to 12 countries in Europe. Like, yeah, that shows you the size difference between us and you guys.
But don't you think? And Sony's talking about making another handheld now, and hopefully they don't f it up like they have in the past. But and by the way, remember the PSP was huge for them.
Oh, I fucking love my PSP.
And the
And my
big
Vita.
mistake
Last
they
time
made
they
with
were
the
good.
Vita is they didn't put triggers in it at a time where those buttons were needed. You can't do an FPS.
That didn't
You
have
cannot.
triggers?
It just had the top.
The
No, it
Vita
has
did
the
not have
controllers.
triggers.
Oh.
No.
And
It
so
had
is-
the back
Yeah, they
sensors.
use that.
But
I
the
love
back
the Vita.
The
But-
back sensors were shit. They did not register
was
for
like-
anything
It was like
other
a
tin the
weird
AI
it's
game.
Vita,
If they probably would have had
This-
4 more months, they probably would have got
And,
it
and
right.
if you go back 2-3 years,
Yeah.
you'll hear about this turkey.
I love my Vita, and the only thing that the back trigger, like touchpad, because that's how they tried to do triggers, was it was like a
Yeah, they'd add it to the game so
touch-sensitive
you could throw stuff in.
touchpad where
interesting.
the whole back was like this touch-sensitive pad that you could draw stuff, and it really only worked on the 2 games that Sony put out for free that were all about these types of things. But yet, there are also cheap little fuck games that no one gave a shit about because they were
There's great games
mini
on the
games.
Vita.
Damn it!
But
So
the
close.
game.
Let's take
It's fucking
advantage
just
of
like the robot on the
Oh,
old
yeah.
NES, which you
Yeah,
only
we're-
had 2 games for.
I mean, that's always going to be
And,
a
and
problem.
usually you
try
could
to come
turn
up with
you could
something
turn it
dirty.
off, by the way, if you didn't want it.
Yeah.
If you didn't want to use the back
Yeah.
because it drove you
So,
nuts.
so I think we're down. I think we're down to Ryan.
To the
I think we
cranberry
are.
filling.
Yeah.
Although
Yeah.
Ryan would like to bitch about Xbox a little bit
he
more.
kind
'cause
of
I
He,
would
he,
too.
he got stolen valor.
Can I throw one more
think-
thing in? The thing is, like, what if Xbox had made a handheld that was actually an Xbox? By the way,
Wait, can I go?
wait, if it was actually an Xbox, don't you think people would have liked it? If PlayStation made a PS5 that was handheld, wouldn't people have liked it? Yes.
Oh.
How are they so disconnected from the marketplace of today, where I can play my PC games on my handheld? Yeah, they're not as great.
They don't like
But-
microsizing.
Yeah.
Well, Dan,
But-
let's look at the very core fundamentals of why we'd ever get a console in the first place: the games.
Yeah. That
That's the
fuck
case
too.
closed. Period. Point.
I wanna
It
play Halo.
ends. Ground
I-
zero. The
I-
games.
They're
What's
afraid.
so unique about it?
I think they're afraid without a big, huge box, they're just going to be associated with Candy Crush. But I think Switch has clearly made that, like, not really.
I
I think
thing.
Steam Deck's made that clear. I think
Yeah.
Log Ally X's
Yeah.
success
So
made
they're
that
a
clear.
little slow on that. A little slow.
I
on
have
that.
tried
Like
playing,
4 years. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
they're
have
a little
tried
slow.
playing Monster Hunter World or Wild.
Wilds.
No, Wilds on my Ally. I do not like it, even though I've got a controller for it. Thank you. I still don't like it because it's a small screen, and I'm just like, yes.
It teaches
Where
them. Like some
the
games
big
need a big
You need
screen
reading
that I
glasses.
have it, yeah, I could plug
That's
it
what I
into
use.
my big
No,
screen.
but I mean,
But
what
yet, that's
what the
extra work
Switch
that I
did
gotta
is
go.
what the Switch did is consolified that. You can just plug it in and it goes to your big screen and you can do all the same
Yeah.
things.
Oh,
and,
except it actually does run a little bit better on the big screen. I guess
Yeah.
apparently.
and so you
The
can,
game's
and
better.
and all the systems could have went that way. They could have had this handheld that you just put into a
But
thing
they're
and
they're
it
stuck
just-
in the 2000s.
they're
Does
stuck.
Nintendo own a silly
Yeah.
patent that keeps some of these people from doing it?
Yeah, maybe.
But-
Easy.
Maybe
But-
the one little wire.
But you can literally buy a Steam Deck and dock it.
Yeah.
And not only can you dock
Oh,
it,
can you?
you
Just
can
like
dock
the
it to
Switch?
a yeah. But you can dock
okay.
it with but the things on the top, but still because they're weird.
I'm gonna
But you can also hook up your ROG Ally to a better graphics processor,
yes.
and then use it to push really awesome graphics on a bigger screen. And that's always been the thing, right? Because
That's
you
just
can't.
too much effort.
Your handheld doesn't perform at the level of a desktop, and that's always been the excuse for a console. But the reality is nowadays, you can just dock it. And the other thing is, guess what? I can own a gaming PC too, and I can own this handheld for on the go. And as long as you make it $500
Mhm.
or $500, I'll buy that
Yeah.
just to
Yeah.
play the same game on the go and continue it.
That's why I
So-
love handhelds.
So why does Steam do that for free, and I got to pay on Xbox for that same network?
That's.
Oh,
yeah,
by the way,
that's
that's shittier. Just so
So
you know.
again, just like you were saying, so they had their consoles.
Oh, we're busy today.
You all
Nintendo
are.
had its fan base,
Ah.
and they stuck with a model. Sega tried to compete like it didn't go well. PlayStation went, we're going to do this, and we're off and running. And Microsoft went, we're going to go. Xbox, the first gen, awesome. They had something going. Like 360, we fumbled. They kind of learned. They kind of made some improvements. And then the one, and then that came up, and they had it. Xbox needs to stay either, so don't join the mobile thing like the Steam Deck, the PSP. That is not your area. Your area is Microsoft stuff, like having like a Microsoft having a PC grade content. And all they did every generation was bitch at PC. You don't have a frame rate thing. You don't have this. You don't have this. Well, sorry, that's what you get when you buy this.
Well, that was like the super. You know what's really weird is the last time that Nintendo owned the market with the most powerful console was the Super Nintendo.
Really?
And
I
after
thought
that,
it was N64.
And then no.
Oh.
No,
I said
no
PlayStation.
way.
Oh God. No. But they did actually have dedicated graphics.
They made a poor choice
which
with
helped.
it. Actually, the Saturn was a better choice with the combination.
Yeah, it was. But they didn't ship good games with it. No,
They
It was
did.
notoriously hard.
Not in the US.
But that's for a different topic. Let's
I heard
finish.
it was hard.
Let's
Yeah.
let's finish Ryan's.
Yeah.
All right, can we? Yeah, we got to get to Ryan. I'm sorry, we could
No.
go all night. I
No,
could
it's
bitching
fine.
about
So
all the
we've
companies.
eaten all the turkey that's all dry and stuff, and all I
Yeah.
have left now is the giblets and the heart and,
Oh, no.
and the whatever.
Yeah.
And it's still on the same vein. And you guys kind of both touched the owning a cartridge, but not really having the game on the cartridge.
Yeah,
and
that's
then
a
and then
bitch.
your point too, of like a console's not really that console.
Yeah.
And now I'm gonna put the nail in the coffin for the Xbox idea. Halo campaign evolved. It's not out this year, but they announced it.
What?
I've heard about that. Yeah.
Halo on PlayStation.
Oh come on.
Yeah.
Yeah, but campaign evolved.
That's what the name of it is. That's we're gonna because what is it, 20 officially 20 years now or
So-
25?
And keep in mind, everybody wants to point
Oh,
out.
now
say
everybody
Master
will be in the
Chief is-
party.
Yeah, everybody wants to point out Master Chief as the mascot of Xbox. That was never the
Do
case.
you know
That's
who
not-
the?
that's not
Do you know who it
Xbox
was?
title.
Do you know whose it was?
Whose?
Anybody?
Wait, what?
Wait,
No. Who is Master Chief? The actual what? Where did Master Chief first show up? Who? What platform owned the Master Chief first?
Apogee.
Who's it
No,
developed
I'm just
for?
kidding.
Correct.
Yes.
Apple.
They originally
Apple?
developed Marathon.
Yes, the Mac
Because
was
Bungie
the
developed
Mac was
them.
originally the platform for Halo, and
Yeah.
Microsoft bought it
That's
because
why
they wanted
they're-
to do damage to
because
Apple's
the
gaming
developers.
market.
What,
Because
really?
Good move,
Bungie
by the way.
Have
Wow.
you ever
Good
played the
move.
Marathon games?
Wasn't
yeah,
there
like the
a-
Marathon? If, I don't
So
know if you
he wasn't built on a title by Apple
No.
that went,
Yeah,
or
no, it's built as a Mac game.
Yeah.
Because
Because
Halo Combat Evolved came
There is
out
a
on the Mac.
version, right?
There is a Mac version because they had developed it first.
Because
Oh.
Bungie
We should
started-
do that on the
Yeah.
IMAX along with
You
Quake.
can probably, yeah, I don't know. We should probably do the.
All right.
It's epic!
But
Oh, I wonder if we
mine
can
really
mod
is
it.
like we've identify as like
You know what's interesting? I thought because I had like looked at different things that
This
have
is
come
such
out
a
this year,
GTB episode.
and
This is like
I
the
had
most
thought
GTB
that
episode.
because
yeah.
you
I
were
love
an
that
early
we went up
adopter
to 6
of
years and then we
Switch
dropped
2,
off.
yeah.
that you'd be pissed off that they
Really watched it.
charge for the tour.
Sure.
Yeah, like if
Oh,
you,
the
yeah,
fact that the original, like, there always is a game that's free, right? To kind of show you the new stuff that the console can do.
yeah.
And Nintendo didn't give you that. That's actually a
Right.
good one too.
You
That's
had
a
to,
good
you
one.
had to
You
buy
to
that.
buy.
You had to buy the tour.
Oh, that is.
Instead
Yeah,
of
that's.
giving you,
I
like,
didn't
the-
buy it on a protest, and I hear it's actually pretty fun.
But it's
But no,
like, why
fuck
should
that.
you pay for the $10 thing?
No,
That's
what
just
the
screw that.
hell?
Great stuff that's coming out, or that you can use on the Switch 2. Like,
Screw you,
like-
Nintendo.
like I completely forget you take the Joy-Cons off and use it as a mouse because they haven't really pushed that yet. There's a couple games that are coming out, but there's ideas. That is a good one. They're like, yeah.
By the way, I want to thank Xbox very much for sponsoring my channel. Nintendo sucks. We just said that, just so you know. And I'm not going to talk
Hey,
about PlayStation,
hey.
I guess, at this point.
This
You're
is a
just
guy,
supposed to
just
do a
guy who gave the
disclosure.
weird Thing, like,
A
you know
full
there-
disclosure, not an
like a
attack.
small sermon, a small sermon to the Almighty Gates.
Oh yeah, in addition to Halo not showing up, what happened to the Marathon?
Oh, this is chaos. You know what?
We don't know either. Yeah, there was
Wait,
gonna
what,
be
Marathon?
Yeah,
All right.
because Bungie, though he mentioned, Mac We both said Mac, and it's because that's what Bungie originally developed on the
Yeah.
Marathon, which was their version.
Marathon was,
It's the Max Doom. It's like it's their own engine.
and it was so good. It
It's
was so
I
much
have-
deeper. Yeah,
Okay.
it's a
I
great game.
emulate on my
But,
own computer, but
was it-
yeah, and then they
Halo hasn't been in Bungie's game.
So good.
All right.
God,
All right.
It had been? I thought it was 3
So-
or 4.
Let's
the
pull
point
back
is-
the chaos.
So, 3/4 of what we're saying is that Xbox has really kind of lost their identity.
Yes.
I think you could be successful. I think if Microsoft just said, hey, we're just gonna publish games, I'm fine with that. It happened with Sega.
And they can,
You
yeah.
know what I mean?
They would be told a lot better off for it if they just focus on games. It's just like they never had that appeal. I remember being a young lad in high school, me and my friends going to GameStop. We loved our PlayStations and our PS2s and GameCubes, selling Xboxes on the market. What's an Xbox? It's an accessory for rich people. You're rich, you want something, a Gucci belt to show off to your friends. Me and my friends were in the store
Well, then you
one
buy
day.
it.
That's,
literally
that's called a
this
gaming
guy,
laptop.
No, this guy.
That was the 3DO people and the CDI
Yeah,
people.
that's
and the
pretty
Neo
much
Geo
all we,
people, right?
Yes, and that's all we viewed it. It's like
Holy
that late
fuck,
into the
$600
game already.
yeah,
we
yeah.
were already like
Special place
excited
in my
about
heart.
PS2 and GameCube. So like selling Xbox, the first one's on the market. I remember we were in GameStop one day, and this dude in a big in a suit, this well-off looking dude, and this young 20-something girl, blonde girl, looking annoyed being there. He's like, huh. We're just looking around. Oh, there's one of those Xboxes. Yeah, the guys in the office talking about that, and the guy behind the counter's like, oh yeah, what games are you excited about? Games. And it's just like it's a Gucci belt. It's just like, so it's like it's a Gucci
Back
belt.
then.
That's pretty much what it is.
Oh, back
it's
then.
like yeah.
Back then Halo was like it was so the
This is
original
before-
Xbox controller, the Big Duke,
Yeah.
Oh, like
Yeah.
best fucking controller in American
yeah.
history. It was made for American goddamn big meat hook hands like mine.
Yeah,
It-
I'm not
you
sure.
know,
Great. It was
hands
great.
that used to build shit back in the day.
Yeah, well,
That's
you
made
know,
for men, real
you-
men,
You know what the exciting,
and real women.
Same with the Dreamcast controller.
the exciting part of
Yeah.
the exciting part of
his
this podcast is it's ending soon,
Yeah.
And-
You sound like me now.
and
You're getting more to be me every day. I'm just joining
and-
the chaos.
But part of the reason I bring up that turkeys can be super delicious because Gamesgiving Expo is like a week away.
Heck yeah, it is. Your Friday will not be black. It will be amazing thanks to Gamesgiving over at Fountain Hall in Sturtevant, Wisconsin. And that's the only good thing going on in Sturtevant, I'll tell you that. Fuck you, Sturtevant. Oh, wait. That's not true because Hiawatha's over there too and they rock.
Yeah, like,
They rock.
They rock.
And,
Let me call you a maggot while I teach you how
Sturtevant
to
is
drive.
fine. He's being bombastic.
We're from
It's
Racine.
fine.
No, we're allowed to say that.
You're
Racine people are allowed to
right.
say it.
But
But if you're from Illinois and you say that, we'll kick your ass.
that's right. That's our brother. And
So, Larry, why don't you tell us some of the awesome stuff that's going to be at
yeah,
Gamesgiving?
so at Gamesgiving starts on Black Friday, but you don't have to. You can sleep in. It doesn't start till noon, or you can already hit the big box stores or whatever. Fine.
So do all your
And
shopping
then-
by 8,
right,
get it
that's
all
fine.
done.
And then by noon, man, come hit Gamesgiving Expo, where you can play games only $10 for Game Pass for the day, but the shopping's free, and there's vendors. What?
2-day pass, $18.
A 2-day pass, $18.
Save a
You
couple
didn't
bucks.
get enough gaming the first day. Come
Yeah,
back for the
you
second
can
day.
you can do both days. And gamer passes, by the way, will get you into the after party. So that's exciting
If
too.
you're 21 or older.
Right, 21 or older, gaming. You can get into that. But the shopping's free, and we will have the music stylings of Brian Keening, and he will be doing 2 sets each day. So yeah,
And that's free.
And that's free.
You walk
That's just
in, you're
part of it.
shopping, you can
just-
listen to Brian. Kick
you
ass.
just come in and listen to Brian. Maybe go visit Brian, say hi, buy his CDs, whatever. And
But Larry,
so
Whatever.
the idea is that you have some gamer friends and you're not really sure what to get them for Christmas. We're going to try to help you out. We'll give you some ideas, some
Guys,
thoughts.
Games and Beer staff will as well. If you have questions, we got a lot of knowledge at the table.
Oh, God.
Even though we act like idiots, we actually do have a lot of knowledge about gaming.
And here's the thing. So there is going to be, the Guys, Games and Beer garage sale booth and the Travis booth and New Wave, and these are more retro things. But here's the thing.
Sure.
Here's the thing. Your gamer friend might be super into retro things, and they will be super excited to find to open up and find that old game. So
yep, I'm going to be liquidating. So I got a bunch of crap I got to get rid of. So.
Right. So it's going to be super exciting.
Yep,
it's going to be super exciting. All kinds of things going on. There is a cash bar. There is going to be snacks. So
there's going to be a Larry's Shooting Gallery. Rare Japanese arcade machines that you don't generally see in the U.S. are going to be there. That's going to be amazing. In the center, we'll have the retro rectangle that has games from the past 40, 50 years.
Back in the early days of the Odyssey.
Every major and minor Atari console, except for the Lynx, will be there because I don't do handhelds at the shows. But you're going to see stuff that you don't ever see. Yep, the Odyssey's going to be there.
Yeah, so we're talking 1970s to
What,
now.
you like some Sega? You like some Sega? Hang in, you're coming.
We're getting there.
Yeah, we're getting to you. You'll just hang in there, buddy.
This is the big sell. This is the big sell.
Wait, do you like when there was console wars, like the Sega?
There's gonna be some Sega there. There's gonna be Nintendo from Nintendo's first Pong machine, all the way up to the GameCube's gonna be there. There is going to be some of the weirdos. Probably Intellivision and ColecoVision will show up there.
No.
We'll see. Well, if I got room, I think I got room on the table to do it this year. So we're gonna play Smurfs all fucking day.
Have you ever played Hug Arena?
Yeah, it's the best game ever. Yeah, that'll be there. The weird stuff is definitely. I always bring the weird stuff.
We weren't sure we were gonna get this in. We are going to have board games and a board game library.
Yeah, we are, and a pretty big one as well. And we're going to have decent space to play.
Look, what if I'm into big mech games?
Oh, so if you like mechs, so let me tell you about my buddy here.
Yeah.
This man wants to talk.
Can we go to the three things?
Start with this one.
Do you like having a almost 40-year-old that's dressed up like a fantasy drill sergeant call you a maggot? Well, then come and also come to play a mech combat game, Steel Battalion.
BDSM is not included, just so you guys know. I just want to make that very clear.
No, BDSM is not included. If you get off, that's on your own.
Okay.
Whoa.
So that goes back to the original Xbox where you have a controller that's as big as this table.
Yeah.
That was the most
that
expensive game I ever thought in history would ever happen.
Yeah, there's so many people that have never
With that
played
20
Steel Battalion.
startup.
So many people that have never played it, and
But
then
all have seen it and are like, I want to play that.
and then
We'll
they
be able to
go,
play it.
I want this game now, and they ask me the most common. If you were to ask me, especially on MGC days, the most common question that I get asked at all during the entire convention is, how much does this game cost now? And I go,
$1 million.
well, if you can find a rig for
$70
under $500,
Oh, really?
you are finding it as a steal.
All right.
in good condition.
Keep going on.
So just to provide an overview, it is a giant fighting mech game with a huge controller that simulates all
that
the mechs.
is intimidating, but we will train.
But
I train
we're
you.
trainers.
Yeah. The best part about it is it's a 10-person battle royale against one another.
And you'll be looking at the biggest collection of this game in the world. At this point.
Well, technically we max out.
Well, we
10,
can only, but we have the
we
largest
could,
collection.
We
yes.
could max out at a lot more.
Actually, I heard you
but...
can hack it to do like 20, but we're not going to do that.
That's a lot of
we keep
training
that
and that's a
space.
lot of work. But,
But wait, there's more.
there's more because if you like those multiplayer games, we also have because we were talking about Halo. Oh, but not just regular Halo. Cursed Halo.
The best Halo.
Wait, cursed Halo?
Cursed
What's
Yes!
that?
Everything you know about Halo, but everything's wrong. The vehicles are wrong.
I'm gonna
the
give you.
weapons
I'm
are
gonna
wrong.
give you one.
Not wrong. They're just
one-
challenging to
I'm gonna give you
understand.
one tip. So in Cursed Halo, you have to learn how the weird mechanic works, and I'll give you one tip just because it's super generic. If you keep hitting the fire button, you just shoot yourself in the face.
Yep.
And you will
So
die.
you gotta find the other button that will actually do something.
I found out that I picked up the little laser pistol thing from the Covenant, and if you just click, 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 like try to rapid shoot it, you shoot yourself.
Yes.
But if you charge it up and you shoot at someone, it shoots them.
Floppy sniper rifle is the best fucking weapon.
Oh,
I love
yes,
So
yeah,
you're walking
yeah.
around, it's like,
it's flaccid.
It's
And
amazing.
it's just kind of like
I've never played this
It's
before. I
so
have to
good.
try this.
What makes Cursed Halo great is everyone thinks they're amazing at Halo until they've never played this version, and they're like, "How do you? Why am I
Even
not
it
killing
up.
people with like instantly? Like, yeah,
Why
you
does
might have been
this
great,
flight
but
bike just go sideways?
or spins around and shoots crazily." And
Or your warthog is now 1/10 the size
Yeah.
of a full-size warthog.
so there's a lot of interesting things with that. So we've got
Steel Battalion,
up to 10
Cursed
players.
Halo.
Cursed Halo with up to 10 players.
One more
and
thing.
Quake. Original
But to
Quake.
play games,
The
it is a
original-
ticketed. It is ticketed event to
Yeah.
play.
Yeah.
It's
But yeah,
not to.
We mentioned it.
Shopping's free.
free.
Yeah,
Playing
Shopping's
is
free is free.
ticketed.
but let's talk
playing these
about
amazing
let's talk about
games-
what's special
so like
about this version of Quake.
so these Quake is it's like it's not cursed like Halo, but why not just play it on an old iMac?
exactly.
So it's kind of cursed.
Because it's those are all
It is a
20
little cursed
This is
in
a
that
game
sense.
that's
You guys have
over
old
20 years
iMacs for
old
this?
now, almost through 30.
So
now.
Quake 1
Quake 1
on the old
on an
iMac.
old iMac.
Oh
Yeah,
my
because that was
God.
at that point there
and-
was still Game War on.
Originally we had them on the CRT
What?
versions,
Who's
but they're a
on
little
the
they're a little
PC?
challenging to move around. So we're on
Oh,
like
those
the
are a little
early-
heavy.
We're on the early versions of the flat screen iMacs at this point, but they're
Yeah,
all from 2005 or so.
They actually
2006.
probably post-date that game, I would say.
Yeah.
So is that when the Macs were inside like the monitor, so the whole tower
That
was in
era,
the monitor?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. So
I
it's
gotta
like,
try
the only
that.
reason we don't do that is because it's just so heavy.
Oh, yeah.
It's like,
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, CRTs
we need like a half
are
a
at
truck to
least
move
like
those around.
50
We did used to run them
pounds.
when they gave them to us.
We did,
remember?
we
Yeah.
did, yeah,
The
yeah.
old Macs. Yeah.
But
They were cute.
But now we have we're over 10, so we can always have 10 at least running. So yeah,
So
they're
shopping's
all,
free. I can get a 2-day Game Pass. There's a bar with snacks. Is there any food options near Fountain Hall?
Well,
There
I mean,
is
Fun
a-
Hall itself is going to sell. When I say snacks, they're going to sell some different food options. But
Oh, it's actual food, like
yeah,
not just
yeah,
chips.
yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay.
But within walking distance, there is like
Other
some
options, yeah.
other
A
options.
lot. There is.
The Hiawatha's no slough either. Their foods are actually really good. In fact, we willingly go to their fish fry, though we have lots of options here in the
I haven't been
area.
to their
Theirs
fish
is
fry, but
really
I do
good.
hear good
Yeah,
things
they're
about
really
it.
good.
So yeah, within walking distance of Fountain Hall, there's actually
Oh
several
my God! It's
mainstay
Black
places.
Friday. There's gonna be the fish fry.
It is a Friday.
There you
Yeah,
go.
it is a Friday.
You have a chance of having one of the best fish fries.
So the point is, get your hotel booked and come to Gamesgiving.
That's
And
correct.
And don't forget, if you're there early and you haven't had enough coffee, there'll be the coffee of Inclusive Bean.
All right.
Right?
Yes, the inclusive bean's going to be there. I guarantee if you're looking for me and I'm not in my section, I'll be at the inclusive bean probably caffeinating because it's going to be a
Because
long weekend
after
for us.
3,
this
4
gang,
p.m., it's going to switch to something else, I'm sure.
Yeah, probably
Would
will.
you like some whiskey in your coffee? Not from them, but like...
Hey, whatever
just
keeps the
half-
game.
I literally can walk to the Hiawatha.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm host. Anyway, a couple things. I'm going to start with number one. This is my controversial view of the night. Apple won the game war. Why? iPhone, number one. Yep. Number one selling game platform.
Yeah.
I disagree.
Actually, it's number
You
4.
have to look
I
at it.
lied. It's number 4. But anyway, I think it's number 3. But anyway, other thing. After 40 years, I would like to announce that Atari has won the console war. As of this year, they now own Intellivision. Fuck you, Intellivision. You lost.
Bought you.
Deal with it. They own your ass now. and have
Do they
released
own
a new television.
ColecoVision too?
No, but I'm like, how has
around
that not
the-
happened
it's gotta
yet?
be around the
They've
corner.
got to be chopping at the bit to go take over.
Wait, they just bought Intellivision this year?
No, I think it was last year, but they
Who
came out with
owned
a new
it
television
prior?
this year. Intellivision
How they
did.
won the console war?
Oh.
They bought in television.
Yeah, they bought in television. They
So
won.
this is
Console War
But it-
1 has
the
been raging
console
for over
war-
40
console
years.
war-
Oh, that console
Yeah,
war.
yeah.
So what have they
Yeah.
been doing
That makes-
with
yeah,
Intellivision
that
for
makes
30
sense.
years? Nothing?
They've
Well,
been
they tried to
trying.
make the
The
Amico.
television's been trying.
They've been trying. Coleco's
Was it?
really been trying
Yeah.
hard.
Wait, was
But-
it direct from? Was it direct from Mattel?
No. They Intellivision broke off at some point and they had started to produce. They were starting to produce the
Because
Amico,
that would have
which
been
was-
extra
which
satisfying.
would have been their new next gen
Amico,
console.
not Amiga. This is like,
Right.
They chose a weird name.
Amico.
Then, like,
Yeah. But
All
anyway,
right.
come to
move
find
on.
out, the guy that pushed it was very energetic. He was basically Elon Musk of console sales. Unfortunately, he did not manage money well and took all the huge money that they got. And yeah, that project's
was
probably
it-
not going to happen.
Wait,
but,
was it Hookers and Blow? Was it Hookers and Blow?
Yeah,
It's like the
it's probably-
DeLorean story. Is it like the DeLorean
It's
story?
a lot like the DeLorean story. They're
you have me all-
smuggling
Oh.
cocaine into televisions. It
Oh,
was
and
insane.
Rob will
Dude,
cover
you had
that
me all
later
excited
on.
for a new Intellivision. I was just like,
So Atari fulfilled the promise, and they are releasing an Atari 2600 plus-ish version of the Intellivision that contains, I think it was like all the original Mattel release games on
with
it.
overlays
are the
With
cards?
With
original
overlays,
no
wireless
cartridge
controllers.
and wireless controllers. I mean,
the
it
cartridge-
wasn't a great controller, but the fact that
Like,
you
are
don't
the
have to be like,
controllers or the cartridges going to be made out of good old ABS plastic?
There'll be no cartridges in this one. They have talked about the possibility in the future of adding
If
the
it
ability
does
to
well, right?
as USB. Yeah, they said if it sells, they might add a USB one or add a second console that has a cartridge port. But it has like pretty much all of the production games. in it.
I do love.
Yeah,
I,
might
look,
just
I do
have
love.
those
I do love
Yeah, it has
Spite.
Rob's all loaded up.
Okay.
I do love Spite. That's going to be fun, and that's going to be an episode, a future episode. Spite.
Spite. What are you saying? Are you saying Atari was spiteful?
Oh, I got a lot of spite.
They bought
Yeah.
Atari age too. I mean,
oh yeah, that's right.
they're like.
Really worried about that for a minute. I think that's okay, but I don't.
I do kind of find it funny.
Oh,
that
you're
it's-
ruining the out,
We're
man.
Hey, we're profitable this year. Fuck you. I'm buying you, Atari Age. Yeah, try talking shit about me again. Yeah, now we own your ass. Hey, and television thought you were hot? Yeah, I own you too. Coleco, come on. Come on.
Are
Come
we
on.
heading
And
out?
Coleco's
Otherwise,
just like,
I gotta pee.
Coleco's like, yeah, we're heading out. But, and then Coleco's sitting there
Not
like,
if you keep
no, I
wrecking
didn't
the
say nothing,
outro.
man.
I keep trying. Like,
He
yeah.
bought M Network too.
Well,
In
then,
future episodes, we'll discuss all that.
Yeah.
Good night, folks.
No, we're just gonna keep talking all night. All right, old school G2B tonight. I think you guys probably loved it because we were way more popular when we were like this.
Yeah, we were.
why didn't they complete the trifecta and just buy Showbiz Pizza too?
Wait, didn't they make it? They made Showbiz Pizza.
No.
Like, well, yeah,
Yeah.
the president of Atari made Showbiz,
Yeah.
right? Which became it split into two pieces, and one became Chuck E. Cheese,
Right.
right?
Yeah.
No.
So-
What happened?
so-
They merged, and during the merge, they went, "What characters do you want to have?" And the one guy, it was a whole Netflix thing.
They had-
I don't
Yeah.
trust
I'll
Netflix
watch.
and shit,
But
Noah
But
Bushnell
as far as
actually
the
made those.
technology and the computers
Same
and
guy that made
stuff
Atari.
that made the robots do this, Atari was totally in on that.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
I watched the
no.
documentary.
Nolan Bushnell was the one who started Atari, and same guy who did that. That was his other idea.
If you'd like to see a computer that actually does some of the stuff that Showbiz Pizza Place did or Chuck E. Cheese, they have those at the Vintage Computer Fest. It's pretty amazing. You see
Yeah.
the thing that would have controlled the robots.
Yeah,
It's
and that
that's
already
awesome.
passed for this year, so you got to
So
wait
was it
till
the
like.
size of
They have
a room?
Atari branding?
No, it's just.
It did?
Oh.
Did it really?
Oh, I was gonna say,
Oh my
was it
God,
the
that's
size of a
epic.
room?
No, it was awesome to watch.
It was like that sawmill that
seriously
was
cool.
running Commodore
You could hear it
64s till the 2000s.
Yeah, it was
2000s.
awesome.
Oh,
It was
that's
it was
Sawmill?
it was awesome to
There was a
watch.
sawmill that was automated, and they've been automated since like the 80s. So they had Commodore 64 there. They're operating their machinery, and they were running it right into the 2000s. It was insane.
God.
I mean, it still just did what it did. So
I mean, yeah,
what would be the problem?
I guess.
All right.
You can replace us with Commodore 64.
Did we take out?
Okay.
No,
All right, anyway.
the Commodore 64 would have cut off 15 minutes ago.
No, it wouldn't.
So fucking-
It
may
would've
it
kept
rest in peace. So fucking that was
No,
a great
Commodore's
system.
back too. God damn it. Everybody's back. Everybody's back.
Commodore's got a device too.
Yeah, the computer war's back.
We're gonna take the most sold computer. And
How did
release
they
another version of it.
lose?
I don't know.
You know
That's
what?
an
It
episode.
totally makes sense to me. There's
Because
no,
Apple
the
sold
gaming
the
crash.
schools.
Wait!
Apple sold
No,
the
this-
schools.
absolutely makes sense to
Apple
me.
is never in the lead.
There's a
At any time in its
horrible,
life. It's
horrible
never-
No.
Republican president.
Oh, that's it. We're done. We are not doing
I
politics.
knew I could make it happen.
That's it. Fuck it.
Guys, games, and beer.